Welcome back to Jenna doing things. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to Jenna doing things. Today we are back for the recap of The Real Housewives of Cape Town, episode 5. If you are not yet subscribed to Jenna doing things, use this next 7 seconds to do so. Before we can even get into the content of this episode, this is me asking the producers of the show, why is there a new housewife being introduced on the fifth fucking episode? Is it because she really had a genuine run-in with one of the housewives on this episode and did so well in the filming that they decided to cast her? Why not then just make her a friend of the show and not fucking in the introduction? Like now she's suddenly added to the lineup of women and she has her own catchphrase. Like, what is even going on?
I'm picture perfect and I own it. The days of being humble are gone.
I knew in the back of my mind that this lady was going to be added somewhere, but I didn't know how exactly or why. I expected her to be in the first episode already as the, maybe housewife friend instead of the doctor, because she's been doing the promos with them. And I was wondering, like, who is this lady? She's in the promo pictures. I know her from social media, but I just feel like the random introduction of a new housewife 5 episodes into the season is stupid. But anyway, let's get into that later. Because she was MIA in last week's episode down with COVID, Rush Tush is right back in the ring this week, starting off the episode, and she meets up here with Beverly to, get some exercise. Like Beverly ended off last week's episode, she was very upset, and she is still very upset at this point, that she had to drive all the way to the southern suburbs in her Ferrari to give Rush Tush roses that she didn't even answer her phone to accept. So after they are done with the exercise, or like the boxing class or whatever, they sit down and she actually brings it up to Rush again. And she's like, next time I'd rather get them delivered. And Rush is like, I'm so sick of hearing about this fucking roses that you couldn't get to me. Like, sorry, I was down with COVID and actually I haven't been feeling well. Because I'm pregnant, bitch! Okay, she didn't say it so aggressively, but she was basically like, I had like COVID and then I was still ill and my period was late and then like I peed on a stick and now I'm becoming a mom of 4. And Beverly is just like forgets everything. She's like, oh, that explains everything. In the next scene, an origami artist teaches Tato, Loveline, and Ruxie to fold origami butterflies. He uses these butterflies to create his art, so he teaches them how to fold it and they don't know how to do it. They also take this time to address something I've been wanting to be discussed this entire season, which is Beverly's friendship with Tato. Like, is it real? Is it not? No, it's not. Ruxie tells Loveline that when she confronted Beverly about, why did you tell Muhammad that I don't like him on the yacht, she already knew that Ruxie was going to confront her because her bestie, Tato, gave her a heads up. And according to Ruxie, Tato, begged her not to confront Beverly.
You and Bev are friends. You're friends, right?
Yeah.
But she said in the boat that if you gonna be a bitch, she's gonna tell the boat and you're gonna get off.
Was it directed to me or was it for everybody?
No, to you.
Because you were the one talking.
If you like, we can always turn around and take you back and drop you off if you're not happy.
I looked at you for you to say something after Bev said the boat will turn back for you to get off.
Okay, fine. I didn't hear that, and I can actually address it when we are actually with everybody. And I'm not scared of Bev.
I see children to like man
I'm hoping that will still be confronted because I have been saying this from episode 2, I swear. They're not real friends. They talk shit about each other. They get irritated with each other. And you know what? I've actually been looking at Tato's Instagram and her captions are so loaded. And in the video diaries already, you can see the tension between those two. And I'm glad they brought it up and I'm not the only one who saw it. At the end of the scene, Ruxie takes this time to last minute invite the two of them to a a traditional welcoming home ceremony for her son. In the first episode, we saw him go to the bush. So he has now come back and he's a man now and a daughter. So, you know, his mom is throwing him this traditional celebration at home. Yeah, it is very last minute. She invites them on the Thursday and the event is the Saturday. So we'll see who will show up. We meet Camilla's eldest son in the next scene as he sits down with his mom as she's fabulously writing out invitations to her sleepover.
Today is a busy day and I'm quite excited. I'm writing out the invitations for the girls and I've got out my best headed invitation cards that my lovely sister had made for me in the USA because I thought I'd do something special.
The other housewives have been very oddly obsessed with Camilla's house after Loveline had visited and said that it looks like a museum, and they all have this conspiracy theory that her house is haunted and that there's bad vibes. No one pushes the storyline as much as Beverly, and her conduct in this episode to me was just rude. The girls are obviously obsessed with the house and want to spend the night there for the sleepover. That was the original idea, but obviously Camilla has something completely else in mind and she's taking the girls away to the Lady Grey in Greyton. So she writes out a few invites and she gives a few housewives a call to invite them. She calls Tato, who is refreshingly looking like not made up on the video call. Like she doesn't look slay queen mama, well put together, prepared for this video call, you know, it was really in the moment. And she also calls Beverly, who is with Loveline actually in this moment, filming at the Hidden Gem.
I'm totally blown away because there is just so much to see. All kinds of things that you can use, or that we can use at Camilla's place.
I sense there's a bit of heavy energy that you've got. Do you mind if I just help you?
Thank you.
But Beverly is going hard with the storyline that Camilla's house, who she's apparently never been to, is haunted and has bad vibes and needs a cleansing. So she walks in the shop, the guy at the Hidden Gem, literally sage is burnt, I don't know what, around her. But when Loveline enters, he doesn't sage her because she doesn't have bad vibes. And you know what? Even though maybe that might have been set up, he sensed the right person. Because later on in the episode, Beverly goes to visit Camilla at her house and she is wearing heels. I don't know where the fuck she thinks she's going. She is taller than Camilla's butler, whose suit is way too big for him. Now Beverly gets there and she is dressed up, honey, and she's like, she doesn't know where Camilla is going because she is so underdressed. And I'm like, that's exactly right, because she's not going anywhere. I love how not glam obsessed Camilla is. I love how laid back she is. She doesn't care to be glammed up for every scene and in a look and in an outfit. We want reality. Beverly finds Camilla in the kitchen with an apron and she's just like, oh, where are you going? And Camilla's wearing an apron with a jean and a tucked in shirt and she's just like chilled. And I don't know, I love it. But they sit down and I don't know if it was our TV, but Beverly looked very, very yellow. Beverly wants to walk around and have a tour of the house, and when Camilla leaves her, she takes a look around, which is fine if you're visiting for the first time. But she opens up cupboards and stuff, which is weird, right?
Hey, take a chair, have a seat. I'm going to go and clean myself up a little bit and fetch
going
you...
on here.
More going on. And I'm going to go and fetch you your water, tea, croissant, whatever.
Thank you. Everything is just so old. There was really nothing more interesting probably than me looking at myself in the mirror at that point.
When Camilla comes back into the room, it gets very, very awkward between them. The tension is just suddenly so different. Beverly wants to co-host the sleepover and Camilla is not having it. She says, this is my party. If you come on my premises and it's my event and my trip, I will do it the way that I want to do it. And Beverly's like, yeah, but it was my idea. But then she says, no, but actually Loveline is the one that steered me to it because it was actually her idea or whatever. But actually, Beverly, it's your idea because you're the one that's obsessed. You were the one that was just buying sage at a shop because you were the one that Like, Loveline is scared and started the rumor maybe, but she wants nothing to do with it. Like, you are the one that wants to go and cleanse the house. Loveline wants nothing to do with it. But the more she talks, the more she's outing herself because Camilla can clearly see what's happening. And she's just like, no, it's not going to happen. We're going to Brighton. She says, I will have it my way. And rightfully so. When everyone gave their opinion about no food on the yacht, Beverly, you didn't give a fuck and you wanted to do it your way. So let Camilla do it her way. And I'm just a little bit like weirded out by Beverly for what she does next.
Whatever he was burning in his shop, definitely the energy left at the end of my conversation. So what harm can it do? I mean, come on.
When I was watching, I didn't know if this was real or not. Like, no one co-signed this. Beverly does this literally because she wanted to. Is this real? Like, is this scripted for the show? Or are you actually that person? Because if she is, I personally found it very rude and very telling about Beverly's character. So I'm gonna need there to be a reunion so that we can ask her about this behavior. Saturday finally comes around and Ruxie is hosting her closest loved ones, friends and family to welcome home her eldest son, who is now a young man.
Menzela intro to show ichomi zam ne-relatives alapha ezingakhange zikwazi ukuya welcoming like siyamwelcome as eyindoda because bamgqibele eyinkwenkwe and now singubhuti la kuyindoda. So I've invited Loveline, I invited Utato and Norosh.
Friends and family show up in their traditional way looking absolutely gorgeous. They're bringing a vibe. They're speaking blessings on Ruxie and her son, and just celebrating what it has taken for them to get to that moment and celebrating what a good mom Ruxie has been to get her son to this point. Loveline, who is supposed to be Ruxie's longest friend on the show, they knew each other coming into the show. They had the issues coming into the show, but a stupid fight about being on the fucking show. She chooses to go to the Queen plate because it's her job as an influencer. She says sometimes it's her job to have fun. It's a great event to network, to have fun, see the horses, get nice Insta stories, liquor. And because of that, she unfortunately has to decline Ruxie's invitation to her welcoming home celebration.
It's a beautiful day in Cape Town. I have no choice to turn down Brooks's son's invitation. As an influencer, I received this ticket as a gift to actually come and showcase what this event is all about. So I'm here to have fun while working at the same time. It's part of my job to have fun.
And this is where we finally get to meet Lou, the new housewife.
My name is Rwando Tukwayo, Intombi Yase Kweli Kweli, Eastern Cape, obviously, because I'm a Costa. I'm a beach baby. I'm always in bikinis, so I mean, hello. I'm a mom, a wife, also known as Lou Mami on social media. I am a mom influencer. Darling, I have a team, okay? I have a wardrobe. I have a makeup artist. Without my team, I'm not able to look like this.
Her connection seems to be Loveline. They seem to be colleagues and friends, and I'm wondering what we are going to see from her, because the drama or the scenes that we are going to be getting from her have to be amazing for them to suddenly add her as a housewife from this episode on. But we just get introduced to her, and Loveline actually invites her to come along on the Greyton trip, and I'm wondering how that's gonna go down.
Monday, I'm going to Greyton with some ladies. And I think it's going to be the perfect time for us to catch up, because apparently it's going to be boring. Like, I just received a voice note right now from a friend saying that it's going to be boring. So I know that with you there, you can spice things up.
I'm like, cha, Titanabani, exactly, because I've been wanting to have a girls' time away, and also because to just catch up with my friend, you know, Loveline. Am I gonna like them? Are they gonna like me?
I think they're gonna like you.
You think so?
I think they're gonna like you.
I'm excited, but a bit nervous because I'm busy. But I mean, because Mnandindim, I'm very friendly, so I know I can, you know, get along with anybody.
So the only housewives that are there to celebrate with Ruxie ends up being just Tato, who looks so cute in her little traditional outfit, and Rush, who arrives a little bit later.
Good on you. Thanks for having me. You look lovely. Congratulations.
Didn't Kabedek Dala, late invite, but Wafika.
How are you? You look fabulous as usual. Oh, you look lovely. You ladies look lovely. Congratulations on having your son home and his amazing achievement.
They discuss the sleepover being moved to a Greyton trip, and Tato says it's one of my favorite holiday destinations, and it is just like, nah, it's kaka, there's focus to do there. And I love her honesty, because I've been to Greyton and it's a great town. But just do one night, you know, it's nice and tranquil. If you can do with really nothing to do, then yeah, then a weekend, it's very calm, peaceful. There's literally just one street. But yeah, I agree with Rush, it's not so great. Rush, Tato, and Ruxie discuss the fact that it's only the three of them there. Loveline is the only other housewife that she invited, seemingly. And obviously, like I said, Loveline is her longest friend. They've been friends for 17 years. And they discuss the fact that they just don't think that Loveline is a very good friend. And Rush says, you know, obviously, it's just that Loveline had better places to be. And Ruxie says, like, I would have even been okay if she just said, you know what, I have something to be at, because, you know, it was a late invite. But I'll come through later. But don't pretend. She says they spoke about, you know, this event yesterday, but don't pretend that you're going to come and then you just don't pitch. And then they say, nah, but this is not your friend. This is like the conclusion that they come to. And she says, you know what, now, I've been a friend to her, but maybe it's the time that I realize that she doesn't see me as a friend, and maybe I'm gonna start treating her how she's treating me. And like, I feel like this is a bit dramatic, considering the fact that Ruxie only invited her on Thursday. It was a last minute invite, but also because of the statement Ruxie herself made like not too long ago, like 2 episodes back, on Connor's first birthday episode. Her entrance walking into his first birthday party, she said, I never came to her baby shower, never saw her pregnant, didn't come to his traditional naming celebration, and only now came to his first birthday. So if you can mention that you miss so many things, then why can't you just have a little grace for your friend after you have also missed things? Maybe it is because Loveline did not, you know, excuse herself or confirm that she was coming, and Ruxie says she did, so maybe she's allowed to be touched about that. But like, have some grace for your friend if you've also, you know, done the same thing before.
Next time on The Real Housewives of Cape Town.
Ladies, let's get the show on the road. We're gonna play a little game, and everybody's gonna pick a key.
Right next to each other.
I'm not sharing a room, I'm sorry. Bye, guys.
It goes from 0 to 100 in 5 seconds flat.
Are you scared of what you did now? I'm not sure if Bev's gonna make the cut to the mansion after what transpired this evening.
That was hectic.
That was like a freaking low blow.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You're the one who fucked it up.
It is my story, and I need to own up to my shit.
Why are you blaming this one with this whole thing?
What on earth is going on here?
Like, seriously, I felt like I was seeing a serial killer.
If you have made it to the end of this recap, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and join the conversation right now in the comments by telling me what you thought about this episode. And remember to hit that subscribe button so that you stay up to date with all of Jenna doing things. Bye!